Alright, so after a couple of uses, here's my opinions on this. The Zinnore ZIN150 does what it's advertised to do. It'll put out about 130 amps. I ran it with 1/8 inch 7018 and it ran fine. Right now it's sitting there with 27 foot of lead, and it's got 120 volt DC output. It'll run a grinder. I've tested it with all of my grinders. It ran all of my grinders. I didn't try it with any of my drills or work lights or anything, but it'll do it. And the Tomahawk TWG120A, it'll run about 120 amps. You can tell that it's at its limit there. It'll run 7018. It'll run 1/8 inch 7018. It's more comfortable running 3/32 inch 7018. Put it at 332, put it on 80 amps, it's happy. I had some difficulties with it running 6010 and 6011. The ZIN150, same thing. I had difficulties with 6010, 6011. From what I've heard some people say, it won't run it because the open current voltage isn't high enough to keep that cellulose rod lit. Now, today I tested it with 1/8 inch 6010, 1/8 inch 6013. They're both happy with 6013. I need more work on 6013. I'm a 7018 welder. I've got some time with 6010. Will these get the job done? Yes, absolutely. That ZIN150, if that's something you want to keep, it's a small compact package. It ain't much bigger than a milk crate. It weighs about 70 pounds. You keep that in the back of your truck with some tools, and you need to get out of trouble, or if you need a onboard welding rig like you see some of the Jeep guys got, that'll do it. That'll get the job done. You got a grinder, a cutting wheel, hard rock, and a wire wheel, some lead, a small extension cord, absolutely it'll get it done. One big thing I do not like about it is that is not a regular household outlet. It's some kind of, best I can figure is a NEMA 6-15, which is a 220 outlet. That's the best I could figure with that one. The Tomahawk, it ain't much bigger than a Harbor Freight 4,000 watt Predator. It's a compact package, doesn't weigh a whole lot. It has 120 volt AC. It's rated for like 2,000 watts, 2,200 watts, something like that. It'll run your small tools. I didn't put my light on it because I've been out here during the daytime. That's where I'm sitting on this. So if I had to pick one to have, this would be the one that I would pick. I'd pick the Tomahawk. It's a little bit bigger than that one. Like I said, that ain't much bigger than a milk crate. This is a small compact package. Doesn't weigh a whole lot, but it is more capable. So that's where I sit on this. Once again, I'm not a professional welder by any stretch of the imagination. Right, especially not stick. I don't have a lot of time with 6011. But if I'm picking one of these, if you have to make one purchase, this is the one I'd pick. I'd pick the Tomahawk. Obviously, I have both of them because of reasons. The Zinnore, it does what it says it'll do. It's 130 amps. It puts out 120 volts, but it's DC. So it'll run. You got a small welding project, that'll get you there. You need something that's easy to move, that'll get you there. You need something to throw on the back of a tractor or tie it to the hood, it'll do it. It's not commercial grade equipment by any means. I wouldn't start a welding business with it, but for how much it costs, that's where I'm at. I ran Hobart electrodes for all of these except for my 1/8 inch 7018. I don't know where these came from. I don't know what they are. I don't know what brand. I had a handful of them, so I ran them. 6010, 6011, 6013, and 332 7018. Those were all Hobart, with the exception of the 332 6013. Those were from Harbor Freight. Let me know what y'all think.